Hello, Blue Nightmare. How's it going, man? Everything chillin'? Fellow Changeling, you'll be back later, but you're here now. Alright, man. And Tyler Evan, how's it going? Nice to see you guys again. Nice to see you all joining up, hanging out. And over on Twitch, we got Picus13 coming in. Indeed. Good evening. How's it going with you? Put this over here. Hey, Patrick. How's it going with you, man? Nice to see you here again. We're gonna... That money progress bar is coming along nicely. Yeah, I updated it today. We're getting there. 17 days left. See what we can do. At least, you know, then at least we'll survive one more month. Okay. Same shit. Alright then. Yes. Here we go.
Something is wrong. I sense no one on board.
What did kill all of...
Sense any assassin droids creeping up
what
behind us
did
like last
kill
time?
all of them people on Peragus?
Yet there are few signs of battle. No carbon scoring, no blast of fire.
It was the HK-50 droid that killed everybody on the station.
Then what are we doing on this ship? We were better off in the facility. You two are supposed to be Jedi? You two are the worst Jedi I've ever met.
If the assassin machine is correct,
yes.
then we cannot reach the hangar. Be silent. I need some time to think.
Did you manage to perhaps check out Echelon? No, I didn't. In fact, I should go ahead and make a note of it so I can remember. Hold on. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm still unsure if it'll be a game to stream, but you know, I'll look into it. Sure. Have you thought about getting a part-time job? Yes, I have, indeed. Just something I decided to do every couple of days. Yeah, I thought about it. Been looking around. Hey, Rage, we're 9,000. How's it going, man? Nice to see you here. Oh, for goodness sake. Ugh, I gotta figure out how to help. Why is YouTube sending me messages telling me that I went live? You don't say, YouTube.
Look, I don't mean to cast another shadow on this, but even if you could reach the ship you came in on, it wouldn't matter. You'll need the orbital drift.
Yeah, I saw your comment.
Unless you want to have the shortest flight out of Peragus ever recorded.
You're at work, Rachel. I guess you can, you know, leave it running on the side. But if you can't do that, then, hey, have a productive day.
The two of you, be silent.
I'd watch the imperious tone of yours. I'm losing patience with both of you.
We need a course of action, not division in our ranks. Otherwise, this ship will be our last stand.
Well, of course they have the asteroid drift charts in their Navicomputer. They'd have to.
Really?
We'd have to get to the bridge. I mean, well, that's the biggest problem I can see.
Getting to the
Sound
bridge.
plan for the moment. Let us go.
I dipped my hand in molten kryptonite to watch this stream. Well, I mean, thanks, man. But it's like you're crazy.
Our enemies gather while we wait here.
Yeah. Feel free to stay behind that. We could use someone to soak up the blaster shots from any more assassin droids.
Very funny. Right now, I'm better off with the two of you, so let's go.
Right. There's that dark side. Done and done. Returbo. Cart. Yeah, nah. This is dark side female Revan. Right? That means Cart is very dead. Awfully dead. Deader than fried chicken. Cart has issues. He certainly does. There we go. Where were you guys? Right, here we go.
We've been diverted. As ordered.
As ordered, distress signal. Priority override. Yeah, see? Cart is very dead.
Yes.
P50. Right. Alright, bye. How about Ruby? What? Ruby Belials? I don't know what that is, Blaname. What or who is Ruby Belials? 35 minutes to... What? The Steam Workshop mod to skip... To skip what? Skip what? I'm pretty sure there must have been someone who made a mod to, I guess, skip Peragus. I know for a fact someone made it so you can get a lightsaber right away. Impatient.
We have taken on. Report.
Sith Warship. Survivors. Emergency report.
What the hell?
I've come for the Jedi. Done and done. You hate Peragus with a passion. Why? Why? I specifically Peragus. Oh, here we go.
More where that came from. Time to even the odds.
No, I'm not too worried about it.
Down.
Ugh. Belt. The Peragus skip Steam mod also allows you to gain a lightsaber. Ah, yeah, there we go. There it is. A Rhodian blade and a quarterstaff. The Guidon beacon. Guidon. Huh. Oh, there we go.
Let's settle this.
Let us end this.
Oh, come on then. There we go. Back to Master. Yeah, might as well get used to it. Get used to having one hand, I mean. It takes too long and is uninteresting after knowing all the dialogue. Force immunity to stun. I don't know. I'm probably gonna exit this menu. It's gonna go. Yeah. There it is. I can know it. Where is everyone on KoTOR? What do you mean? They're all around us. Look at them, all dead.
More where that came from.
Nihilus simply destroyed it from space. KoTOR? Oh, well yeah. Well, destroyed. You know, he killed every living thing on the planet. Essentially destroying it, I guess. The Zabrak Vibroblade. I think I saw like something on, I think it was Bazak postings about some sort of meme about leaving, leaving Peragus with like basically high leveled weapons because of the RNG. It is fully upgradable Zabrak Vibroblade plus 2 unstoppable damage and bonus feat finesse with melee weapons, and it's fully upgradable. Wow. Though believed to have been constructed by the Zabrak, this Vibroblade is rarely used by them. The Zabrak feel their combat skills sufficient to make this weapon's fine balance irrelevant. Its small size makes this a good offhand weapon. Vibroblades use a rare cortosis weave to prevent lightsaber sparring damage, allowing traditional sword blade to continue in the time of Jedi and Sith. Alright, put it on the offhand then. There you go. Vladimir Delta, how's it going, man? I see you again. What do you mean by Peragus in total to its entirety? Why do you bother checking out all those containers? Shits and giggles. So I can find stuff like that. You know, to see what the RNG gives me, pretty much.
This was your room? When?
Before I lost consciousness and woke up on Peragus.
We do not have much time. Whatever you intend to do, do it quickly.
Indeed. Yeah, hey, Paul DeBall, how's it going, man? Nice to see you here again. How's it going with you? Dark Male's armband. Can you say I'll have Corellian ale in a clean glass? I just did, although, I mean, what was the purpose of that? No, not the door.
Let's
This
settle
guy.
this.
Let us end this.
Everyone down!
There we go. I'll see you in Jedi Knight games. I guess, but by the time I get around to playing them, I'll have forgotten all about this little interaction of ours.
Time to take you down to size.
There we go. What do we have here? There. KoTOR tank, of course, yes. Medical logs.
Something's wrong.
Something is indeed wrong.
Checking the survivor.
Still survivor. Emergency broadcast.
I think that
Check camera recordings. Look at that. Is there any creators conundrums coming? I'm still thinking about a potential new topic. But yeah, hopefully soon. I think maybe I might pull something out that I've had on the back burner for a while. And, you know, to keep people busy for a while, I guess. At least for, you know, during the emptiness that's most likely going to surround my birthday. Because I won't be here. I'll be at my brother's for both my birthday and the birthday of my niece. What would be the most interesting crossover game that you can imagine? Fallout Borderlands? Really? Your birthday's tomorrow? That'd be, whoa! You see what I mean? How the hell did this get here? Actually, no, it makes sense. I guess the exile would be carrying this, and they put it next to a KoTOR tank. No, KoTOR tank's over here. But yeah, hey man, happy birthday! Paul DeBar, ladies and gentlemen, the birthday boy. Well, the birthday boy in about 2.5 hours. Hello, the Wanderer. How's it going, man? Nice to see you here again. How's it going with you? My birthday is the 20th of September.
More where that came from.
September 20th. Indeed. It's going good. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I hope I'm doing well too. You see what I'm not a Padawan's robes. Look at this. RNG in this game can get pretty interesting. See, I could have been like, alright, the Jedi Knight robe, that makes sense. You know, maybe the exile was kept wearing them this whole time. But a spare pair of Padawan robes. Why would those be here as well? Want an early birthday gift? I mean, sure. If you're offering. Oh, yep, there goes Atten. They shut Atten up. Not for good, though. He's gonna rise from the dead. There he is. Alright. Oh, of course. Let's just go. Okay. Scion meat. I got a topic for me. How about Vizaz and Kriya business? Vizaz's line on Malachor about blindness. I don't think there's enough there for me to talk for 10 hours about 10 minutes about. I don't know. You know, it's usually not the the way it works, where like, you know, there's a topic, and I just kind of write about it. It usually takes like, through the course of time, I add up notes after notes that like come to my head as I think about it. And then eventually I feel like I have enough, and I write out the whole video. But on Amazon they are sold out, and on eBay three are too many fakes? What are we talking about? Yeah, just shut up and keep moving.
All right, but don't say I didn't warn you. Trust me, when it comes to staying alive, I'm rarely wrong about these things.
You really want to see a Vizaz and Kreia... Wait, Vizaz and Kreia conundrum? I mean, the closest thing to that is the Vizaz video I made. You know, where I analyzed her using that song. You know, that's pretty much the video you're looking for.
Greater than any I have ever trained.
What just happened? Hey man, Patrick. Whoa man. Patrick just donated $14. $14? Not even Polish. You know, I know I'm not pronouncing this correctly, but I think it's Polish zloty. But hey man, thanks.
Come for the Jedi.
I guess that was your early birthday gift. Hey, thanks man.
Alone.
It did move. Yeah, we're at 68%, ladies and gentlemen. Patrick, ladies and
He
gentlemen.
cannot kill what he cannot see, and power has blinded him long ago. Run. I shall be along shortly.
Patrick, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I just wanted to hear that line. But yeah, Patrick, ladies and gentlemen. Salute this man. Do not boo this man. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you very, very much. Oh. I really hope things are going great for you, man. Oh my god. But hey, man, we're getting there. We're almost 70% there. My favorite Sith Lord is Dark Plagueis. I read the book and I think he's one of the most interesting characters in the Star Wars universe. Know I made about a video about Vizaz and Kreia comparison. I mean, yeah, like I said, I mean, if I ever wake up one day with an idea for something like that, then sure, but right now, Vizaz Kreia comparison isn't really something that has ever occurred to me. I don't have any notes or anything about it. But yeah, wait a minute. Happy birthday, yes, on the 20th. Yes, Patrick. Thank you, man. Thank you. With this, I might even be able to buy myself some cake. Because I'm certainly not going to be able to afford afford a horse. Have I read any of the books? No, not really, no. I'm just a dude who sits around and plays KoTOR 2. Both have similar theories. You're talking about Vizaz and Kreia? I mean, you're gonna have to help me out then and elaborate on that. Maybe send me an email with you know, some notes that you may
Tell me
have.
you're joking. We are not going to cross back into the Peragus facility through the fuel line. That's crazy.
Want to buy the Bane books though? Stay here and die.
Oh, hell. Better the death you know. I'm right behind you.
Right.
I sense you, my
That's
master.
the faint. Weak.
Your senses betray you, as you betrayed me.
After
All that has happened, here you live. You are difficult to kill.
For one
Once
as
limited as you, perhaps.
To have fallen so far and
Learned nothing.
That is your failing.
The failure is yours.
No longer do whispers crawl within my skull. No longer do I suffer beneath teachings that weaken us.
And now you
I'm
run
in search of the Jedi. They're all dead, save one. One broken Jedi cannot stop the darkness that is to come.
Perhaps we shall see.
I wonder if these Sith, Nihilists, and Scion here, hunting the Jedi, I wonder if they were aware
What's
of...
wrong? Are you alright?
Wow.
Damn it, hold on. It's only a little farther. Don't give up on me now. What happened to you?
I wonder if they were aware of Atris. But even they realized that she wasn't a Jedi. So they just kind of wrote her off.
Huh? How do you know that? Look, if she's in pain, then that pain's buying us time we can't afford to waste. Especially if Sleeps with Vibroblades gets tired of
Hey,
her and decides to use
fucko, how's it
us for
going,
practice
man?
Next.
Yeah, it's demonetized name. Demonetizable name. How's it going, man? Nice to see you here again. You know anything about the Thrawn trilogy? I'm interested in that since this sequel is such a flop. Buy yourself Echelon while it's on sale. It's on sale? Is it? It's on sale on what, GOG? Let me make a note of that too. There's a little comparison to Cran Visage, except they are both. Tyler says there's little comparison to Cran Visage, except they are both Sith, blind, and women. About the comparison first, they both see a little weakness in that. What do you mean by that? What are you talking about? The difference is that Cran manipulates Mitra somehow, Visage doesn't.
It's a utility droid.
I
Looks like
mean,
it's been hit with an ion charge and dumped here.
Visage basically wants to be manipulated by the Exile. Look at him twitching so fast, man. This is crazy. Protocol droid. Warm up the system, so let's go. There you go. A concealed stash, huh? It's a lot of weed. Okay, we're almost done with Peragus. So, not to worry. There we go. Okay. Visage a freaky girl. Freaky. I never quite heard anybody say that Visage is freaky. It's less than $1 on Steam. You don't know about GOG. Alright, I'll take a look at both then. Career roleplay as a Sith when it suited her. Lordy Thomas, I haven't seen you around there before, man. Welcome, welcome. I mean, she became a Sith after She was basically betrayed by the Jedi. And then she was betrayed by the Sith. And was no longer a Sith either. And came to a stunning realization. Leia trains to be a Jedi. Wait, what? The Thrawn books from Legends are the sequels to Return of the Jedi. Leia trains to be a Jedi. Lots of weird artistic writing due to Thrawn's obsessions. When Kriya tells you to take advantage from even the smallest things, when you take advantage from even from your companions, where you see weakness, I see strength. You lost me, kind of thing. Yeah, you kind of lost me. I'm telling you, man. I think it might be best for you to just send me an email with these ideas, and maybe I'll think about it. Maybe there's a video here, but I don't know. Ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-ba-bum. Yeah. There we go. Not forget about that this time. What do you mean you can't read? You really can't read? Well, it's not completely unheard of. The Thrawn talking books are good. You haven't read them, have you? I know people that think they're good. I just want to. No, I haven't read them yet either. Talking canon book is made by the Dark Plagueis book? You mean the author? I just wanted a few opinions from people. I have read them. I haven't read books after the canon to the first book. Thanks for the welcome. Hey, you're welcome, Lori. How's it going with you? How's it swinging? What's cooking? How's tricks? Hopefully things are going well with you. I've read some of the Legends books with Return of Darth Sidious and their interdimensional aliens. Interdimensional aliens? I thought they were just from a different galaxy. Are we talking about the same thing? Maybe not. Interdimensional? Christ. I guess things got more complicated than I thought. Return of Darth Sidious and welcome, yeah. There's still 2 other Thrawn books from canon. Let me explain. For example, you don't see any interesting quotes or lessons in Visage, but you see them. I mean, could you tell me them, I guess? You know, illuminate me. I already made that one video. As I said, where you see weakness, I see strength. Where I see weakness. Me personally. Huh. And Kriya's lesson. Ah, damn it. Hadn't got hit.
I hear you.
There you go. And Kriya's lesson is to increase your weak skills. One of her lessons, yes.
This door's magnetically sealed. I can't believe this. The ship's right out there and we can't get to it.
I know, right? Rovidicus! I haven't seen you around there before, man. Welcome. Is that a picture of a Krogan? Is that a picture of a Krogan? It looks like a picture of a Krogan from here, but I mean, the font, it is pretty small, so I can't be sure. But welcome, man. How's it going with you? How's it swinging? I haven't seen you around there before. Kriya's teaching on treachery was one of her most profound. She did betray the values of the Jedi and the Sith, and it's because of her and lack of loyalty or really dogmatism that made her iconic. Darth Treya, who shall betray and shall be betrayed in turn. Yes, betrayed the values of the Jedi and Sith, and was also betrayed by them. Indeed. Hey, Frau, change your back.
Huh? What is that piece of junk saying?
The droid says you can open the hangar door by accessing the computer on the ramp
How do
above.
you even understand that noise?
Shut up, Atten. I mean, I understand that noise. What the hell? Like a few like hours later, and Atten can understand T3 just fine. The hell's he talking about? The other galaxy is not interdimensional, so we're still talking about the same aliens, right? I mean, hey, that's an idea too, Blue Nightmare. You never know. This might be your chance. Maybe you could make a video about Visage. I mean, I'd like to see it. It sounds like you got an idea here. Alex Jones. Alex Jones can play a good role in the interdimensional aliens. Reverend Man for the win. How's it going, man? Nice to see you again. How's it going? How's your day been? Good, I hope. It's empty. This is empty too. Alright. That's a dragon, not a Krogan. Really? Can't really see all that well from here, but I mean, alright, sure. Dragon. Why not? Those are pretty sweet too. No one gives too much attention to your companions. But on Kreia, what am I doing? But on Kreia, everyone gives. Maybe you can learn even from your companions, not just from Kreia. Yeah, that's true. That's why I ended up making that one video about Visage. So you know, it's not a completely outlandish thing. There's plenty to learn from your companions as well. I plan to talk about the companions, so I just haven't had any particular ideas for videos about them yet. But if you do,
Time to take you down to size.
okay.
Take you down to size.
You have a cousin whose surname is Krogan. That's interesting. Plot hole detected. Atten suddenly knows how to speak droid. That's a plot hole? I mean, I guess. Damn it, I'm stuck. Oh wait, no, I'm good. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I'm not. But yeah, see, it's like, hey, how do you understand that? And then when, like, after Telos, right after Telos, that's when he starts having conversations with T3, starts gambling with him, talking about how he cheats and stuff. I think yeah, right after Telos. I mean, so I wouldn't say that Blaname is bothering me. I wouldn't say that at all. But all I'm saying is that you seem to be the one with the, you know, with the idea. I think maybe this is your chance to make a video. I mean, if you do it, hell, I might even pimp it for you. I mean, remember, I am trying to get more people to make KoTOR 2 videos after all. You know, so it's not just me and, you know, just me. You also have a cousin in Red Dead Redemption 2. You mean there's a character in Red Dead Redemption 2 that bears the name of a cousin you have? Huh. The pick is Ancalagon. Ancalagon? on Salagon. Ah, from Middle Earth. I've been watching your Conundrums videos and enjoyed the commentary. Then noticed you were playing Peragus. So I thought I'd say howdy. Yes, howdy indeed. Rovidicus. Thanks for coming in, man. Hopefully we'll see you around here again, man. Because, you know, little by little we are... I am growing this little KoTOR 2 cotton industry I got going on over here. You know, along with the streams. I think maybe we got... What's my highest? Maybe like 30, 32, 34 people. Might be like peak viewership, at least on YouTube. Over on Twitch, maybe, I don't know. I'd have to go back in the day when I was streaming exclusively on Twitch, but can't quite remember. Shut down. There we go. Open the door. Who is your cousin for Red Dead Statement? If you draw one more, activate assassination protocols. Yeah, I've been meaning to record that, put that up. I also have a cousin. His name is Jeff. No, just joking. His name is Tommy Versetti. Oh, for goodness sake. The guy from Dances with Wolves. The guy from Dances with Wolves. Shit. I can't remember right now. Rain's Fall is chief. He's related to my half-sister whose maiden name was Green, with family in Canada, where Graham Greene is from. Huh. Alright. This thing. No loot. Okay. Just one droid. I mean, why did the developers decide to do that one though? Place just one extra droid right before the ship. Anyway. Leave Peragus. Up. Nah, off we go. Enter the Evan Hawk. Here we go.
Quick, we're gonna need some time to fire up the engines. Let's
Don't
get the
go
laser
too
turret
hard
to
on
work out.
Planami. He can be pretty pushy about certain things, which can get annoying for some people. Yeah, I can see that. But you know, I tend to be a pretty chill guy. Might take a certain amount to, you know, to get me particularly annoyed. I feel like I missed one. That's good. Or at least I like to think of myself as a chill guy. And at the end of the day, it kind of, that's the kind of thing other people need to determine. It's like when people like,
All right, let's get out of
they
here.
self-impose, oh, good thing you're right, we're left without you.
I have no intention of being left behind. Now, let us leave.
Yeah, it's kind of like how people like, hey, I'm a nice guy. Yeah, I'm a nice guy. Sure, of course I'm a nice guy. I'm like, yeah, that's nice of you to say about yourself, I guess, but at the end of the day, that's a determination that other people need to make. And some people are going to think you're a nice guy, some people are not going to think that at all. Some people are going to think you're a complete and utter asshole.
If they hit us, we're dead. But if they keep missing us, we're dead. It's great odds.
No, I wouldn't
Somebody
say you're
shut that
annoying
trash
me, Blue
compactor
Nightmare.
up.
But, I mean, if you do start annoying me, then I'll be sure to let you know. But, because you never know, one day I might start streaming, and I've had a bad day, you know, I'm already in a bad mood. And, you know, you never know. So can you fly this
I'm
bitch or
doing all
not?
I can, and that's not enough.
Do you guys
What you do to
remember
make
hearing
these
that in the
guys so
early
mad?
development stages
They'll
of
either hit
K2
us and
there was
destroy us,
supposed
or
to
they
be a
hit an
dark
asteroid
side
and make the
companion
whole field go
you could get
nowhere.
on Korriban? Of KoTOR 2? Really? I thought it was KoTOR 1.
Not with all these asteroids around us. We'd enter hyperspace in
Diablo
pieces.
2 players normally
Have to
lose
clear that field
enthusiasm
first.
while
Thing is, we
passing
clear
by
the field
Act
and
3
they're
of the
gonna have a clear
game.
shot at us.
Me and my friends usually see that KoTOR 2 begins on Act 3. What, because of Peragus? Hey, Fred! Fred Cavalcante. Yes, I haven't seen you around here before, man. Welcome, welcome. Because, yeah, it seems a lot of people really don't like Peragus. At the very least, they don't like it after playing it, like, after maybe the second time.
What are the asteroids? They can be destroyed by us as well as them, can they not?
That'll take out the whole field, the colony, and maybe us. We might not even be able to jump to hyperspace in time.
Oh,
Then
no.
we die here.
Die here.
Choose now.
Choose now. Do you guys let the Sith on the ship? Do you can farm XP? You can do that, yeah, but I don't need any. I don't need to farm XP. Okay. All right, do it.
Hold on. This is gonna get a little rocky.
I told my niece a famous actor for an uncle. There we go. Nice and dark side. That he was in Twilight. Only to say that knowledge physically hurt him. Man, sometimes it's tough to keep up. Hey, Fucko says, I'm a nice
Now
guy.
that we just killed a planet,
I
maybe
mean,
one of you
sure,
can tell me
man.
what's going on? Because between assassin droids, a Sith Lord that
But,
looks like he's
I mean,
vibroblades,
this is
and
just
being
my
target
opinion,
practice
you
for a
know.
Republic warship,
It's
I
like
was
me
better off
walking
with
around
myself.
saying that
Public worship
I'm a
was the
genius.
harbinger. It was
I can't
seized
just
upon
go
in
around
videos by the Sith
telling people
and
I'm a
sold to the
genius.
Jedi.
They'll be like, you know, what makes you say that? How are you a genius? What have you shown me to show that you are a genius? This doesn't make any sense. I'm like, I am a genius. How? No, dude. Terms like genius, or good, or honorable, or nice, or good looking, or charitable, whatever. Such flattering terms need to be determined. Those are judgments for other people to make. And for you to make on other people. That's just my opinion. Peragus is pretty slow. It's a shame since the story sequences are good. But, I mean, yeah, that's the thing. I guess I can see, you know, after like maybe the first or second time you play through it, you can get kind of like, eh. But especially the first time you play Peragus, it's quite something.
Yes, to aid in the...
The efforts, born the Republic, unusual set of coincidences.
True.
But as one trained in the Force, you know that true coincidences are rare. So now we got our bitch ass to Peragus. I don't understand why people mod a lightsaber in straight from the start. Kind of ruins it. I kind of feel the same way, Michael Dewaki. By the way, I haven't seen you here before. I mean, I didn't see you come in. Welcome. Welcome again. Yeah. Just techniques and then surface, which is worst part of the game, hands down. Fetch quest and then the surface. Because we want a lightsaber. Lightsabers are often awesome, even if it's immersion breaking. Yeah, I understand, you know, people are like, hey, lightsabers, you know, they're cool.
Repaired this ship, my eye. Next
But
thing
I
you
mean,
know,
I
it's
did
gonna
make that
say
create
more
conundrums
space.
about
If that
lightsabers.
noisemaker says it
That,
repaired
like,
the
you
ship
know,
once, then it can prove
at
it
least
by
on a
doing it
philosophical
again.
level, it's like, doesn't really matter.
Because you are the last of the Jedi. Once you are dead, then they have won.
Feels great when you finally have one halfway through the game. Halfway? What, the lightsaber? Nah, the earliest I ever got, the earliest you can get a lightsaber, I think, is like after the first planet. So, Peragus, Telos, and then Yeah, after the first planet, boom, I got myself a lightsaber. It doesn't take all that long, at least not in my experience. Although I did go the very first time I played the game, which was before the restored content mod. I went through the entire game without ever activating HK-47. It was weird. I never found all the parts. I think maybe it just glitched out. You would try to donate today? Hey man, thanks, Paul. No need to force it or anything. I don't have PayPal, it doesn't work. Huh. I mean, I don't know, man. No pressure. Absolutely no pressure. Just, you know, think about it. And if you feel like I've earned it, sure. Thanks, man. Thanks a lot. It's almost my birthday. That's sweet. Birthday's in 7 days.
The Sith will dare to accuse you of such. They believe you to be a Jedi Knight, and that is all that matters.
Some theorize that Han's luck was latent force sensitivity. I don't know. Or it might be like something that Kreia says, where like the Force looks out for fools. But not that I'm calling Han Solo particularly a fool, but you know, maybe Kreia might see him as such. And oh well. Hey, Lego Berlin, I didn't see you come in, man. I see you here again. How's it going with you?
The Jedi Civil War destroyed the Jedi. By the war's end, barely 100 Jedi remained. Many fell in battle. And
how do you
many
actually
were
get the
seduced by
lightsaber parts?
Revan's
You
teachings.
sort of receive them randomly. But is there a background mechanism working there? There are certain spots on each of the planets where you're almost guaranteed a part for your lightsaber, I've noticed. And certain like at the end of certain story elements like quests and such too, I think. So that to the point where after you've gathered all the parts, instead of a lightsaber part being in those containers, or as rewards, you get a full lightsaber.
Many Jedi blamed the teachings of the Jedi Masters for
Full. Good
Perhaps
riddance. I
that
stopped the Sith. So what do you think we should do?
Look,
What do you mean? The Sith threatened me. They
you are not listening.
die.
This is not like any field of battle you have ever fought in. Think
I know. Crossing me.
Like so many Jedi, you hear,
Yeah.
but
you do not listen.
You have much to learn.
but we have spoken long enough.
Warlock Guardian.
My wound pains me.
Oh, you have a different. Oh, no, this is your main account.
In the crew
Paul.
quarters.
Paul DeBal.
There
Okay.
we will speak more.
My niece was
hey,
horrified to
don't
know
stop your
that
long, boring
she had
rants
family
on
in
my
Twilight.
account. I was just getting
Oh.
Also
sleepy-eyed.
Also in private,
we will
we will
be
be mercifully free from the opinions of imbeciles and fools.
Look, not like I care or anything, but we might want to go check on our passenger, especially with that hand.
He might be a good Batman. Oh yeah, that guy. I can't remember his name. But yeah, that the Twilight dude. She seemed like she was threatening herself.
Keeping it
Really? What thought about?
Are you blind? If I were her, I'd be screaming like a stuck Minot.
Of course you will.
She's just too proud to show.
Oh my god, fine. I'll go check on her if you'll shut you up. Bitch mouth. There we go. Well on our way to the dark side. Dominate mind. Not making that mistake again. After Peragus. There we go. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put these away now. So, they're really distracting. Zitronenfalter 20. What? Good time.
Come for more answers.
The sitcom.
There is little more left to give.
Hey, it's great in the lighthouse. If you're afraid of your hand, the choice is
Of
yours.
course it was.
Of course it was.
I knew what was necessary, and that I was the only one who stood between you and him.
Mm.
This wound is a physical thing and will fade with time. It was necessary. Some things may only be learned from sacrifice.
Mute Atten? Yeah, there isn't anything like that. Good Time is certainly not a sitcom. Wait a minute. Good Time, or was it Good Times? Yeah, Good Times. It's a sitcom. You guys never heard of Good Times? From the 70s, a 70s sitcom. Started in 1974, it says here. You never seen Good Times? I guess you're not referring to Good Times, you're referring to Good Time. With, you know, no plural. But then I haven't seen Good Time. I've seen Good Times, here and there, but Good Time. Yeah, I don't think so.
You hear, but you do not listen.
I'm listening now. Hey, happy birthday! Thank you, man. Warlock Guardian. How's it going? Hey, wait a minute. There it is. Yeah, I heard the sound first, but for some reason, there was quite a delay on it. But yes, hey, Warlock Guardian, aka Paul the Bar, ladies and gentlemen. Salute this man. Thank you, man. Thank you. Happy birthday to me, indeed. What is I'm getting? Okay, yeah. But yes, thanks, man. Looking out for me. Although, yeah, like I said before, super chats don't make the progress bar in their upper right, move. But I periodically updated myself, so that's okay.
I do not know.
More extreme. Quicker. Would it have killed me?
Possibly, yes, and I fear it works both ways.
Really?
When battle
It's upon us.
I
Holocron
confess its nature.
eludes me as well. Force chain. So what do we do now?
It does not matter where we go. It is not the destination that matters.
Finally
It
managed
is
to
the
super
journey.
chat.
All
Yeah, man,
paths will
thanks.
take us to the
Thank
end,
you again.
whatever it may be, and no matter how strong.
I've seen Married with Children, Family Matters, and
We are
Roseanne.
bound for Telos, and that is
Yeah, I've seen a lot of Married with Children. I've seen a lot of Family Matters, but for some reason Roseanne never captured me. I don't know why. We never really quite sat down and watched it. It was just kind of something on TV that we just for some reason never watched. But I watched Married with Children and Family Matters. I mean, damn, what's well, I mean, Family Matters. I mean, basically just turned into the Steve Urkel show at one point where it was just. I mean, come on. They were just like, fuck the family.
decimated by the
And man, it's kind of sad what ended up happening to one of the actresses on that show, because I think.
Hear, but you do not listen.
Listen, I'm listening now. Hey, Reverend Man for the win. Again, another €2. No, that was Warlock. $2. What does that translate into? Currency? I have no idea, but regardless, it doesn't really matter. Go watch a Star Wars. That show I've seen many times. Yes. Besides, Anyang is going to soccer practice. Anyang. I can't. I mean, there's no. Yes. Webcam, so you can't really see my face. But yeah. What else? Oh, Big Bear. He likes the honey. Warlock is Paul on his main account. Yes, I know. Married with Children is still funny. I agree. Arrested Development is still funny. Arrested Development is really. I think it might yeah, Arrested Development is the funniest television show I've ever seen. It's absolutely brilliant.
Then I am left.
Hmm.
Ask. These sit. Yeah.
Split.
In a
Crusade. Hmm. Feel the Force again.
if my
Hmm.
it's
Anybody watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Yeah, I haven't seen that either. Again, another show that was like, it was there, it was on TV, but we never watched it. You know what I did watch though? I watched the Hercules live action show, and I watched Xena the Warrior Princess. And I was like, man, that there were crossover episodes between the two. It was in the same universe. I was like, wow. And I remember I was watching this one episode of Xena with my mom once, and I was eating, and I don't know, it was an episode about spiders. It was kind of disgusting, but I mean, yeah, I kept eating. I mean, what was I gonna do? But you know what me and my dad and brother watched a lot of? We watched a lot of Highlander. You guys remember Highlander? Born to be kings, princes of the universe. I am immortal. I have inside me blood of kings. Yeah, that was a great show, man. It's Highlander, the only way to kill him is to take his head off. Sorry for the terrible singing though, but damn, what's the name of that band? I can't remember the name of the band. Yeah.
Our link may have had other consequences. Perhaps you can hear the force.
Highlander the movie is awesome.
Through me.
There can be only one. Yeah, that's what I did every time. Like the first time I played Mech Commander 2,
Other Jedi must train.
and I found the Highlander. That's the first thing that popped into my head, and the Highlander immediately became my favorite battle tech. To this day, battle mech. I should say battle mech. Yeah, to this day, the Highlander is still my favorite battle mech. That Gauss rifle, man. Can take an assault mech's head clean off. I love my job.
Then I am your only hope, as you are mine.
Love that singing attempt.
You're a sad pair.
You're a certified shower vocalist. I guess so, yeah. Yeah. In the shower, yes. On stream, with no webcam, I guess I break it out, yeah. The terrible singing. Everyone donate for the lustrous singing voice. Let's not do that. Breaking Bad is one of the best TV shows I've ever seen. Excellent TV show. And yes, Breaking Bad movie, El Camino, I think, seems to be surrounding Jesse Pinkman. Power, then I will
Then our
listen.
training shall begin.
Mhm.
Whenever I travel with you,
I shall impart what I can to you through my words and presence. Oh, wow, look at that. From one dialogue option, I went from, still pretty easy on the eyes. Like, I click on the dialogue option, the camera switches over to Kreia, and then switches back to the effect. Let me save that. There we go, yeah. And then by the time it switches back to the exile, boom. But I mean, you know what I've been watching since they put it back on Netflix is something I just put on the side while I work on something else. Netflix, they put The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I used to watch that a lot too as a kid. After it came on syndication, of course. But yeah, I've been watching that on the side again. Still pretty funny. But oh my god, one of my absolute, I still watch it to this day, but Law and Order, I fucking love Law and Order, man. It's such, oh my god, it's such a good show. It's crazy. And the topics that they tackle, I'm like, man, this still holds up, and these topics are still relevant today. It's timeless. It's a timeless show. I love Law and Order, especially the order part with Sam Worthington, McCoy. Shit, love McCoy. Love me some McCoy. What the? Oh damn! Did I? Yeah. There we go.
Ask.
Other questions. Mandalorian.
What just happened?
Tell me. Didn't help. Matter confused. Destroyed.
If you had followed them, then
And
you
would have
learned
learned the lesson of the follower. Perhaps it was fortunate that you did not.
As Revan and Malak fought the Mandalorians
Yes,
in
and battle
in
after
the
battle.
end, the Mandalorians had taught them through
Conflict shaped the Jedi and turned them to a weapon against the Republic. Mm-hmm.
Revan and
Indeed.
no one knows. Certainly
You know,
not.
the
Korriban
one
lies
lies
in
in
ruins.
ruins.
Revan is gone. And the blade
But yeah,
of
if we're
Force
talking
promised
TV
to
shows,
stab into the heart of the
Game of
galaxy
Thrones'
as
last 2
dawn,
seasons were dreadful.
where Revan wanders
I didn't
alone.
watch Game of Thrones, so I don't know. I wasn't able to get into that. They sort of forgot that they were writing a show with years of build-up and started subverting expectations. What, you mean on Game of Thrones? But I don't know how to judge which is better. Breaking Bad was short but sweet compared to Game of Thrones. Weird cut-off ending. How many seasons did Game of Thrones do? Because Breaking Bad was like 5, right? Yeah, it went for 5 seasons. Big gap between the first half of season 5. I don't know who started that. I don't know whose idea, where that mid-season finale idea came from. But I don't remember it. I don't remember that happening in like older shows. Mitra is now a grandfather. What? What are you talking about? The Kree will have slave suit and coated. No.
It would seem
That way,
from
a certain point of view, perhaps.
The Jedi Civil War left wounds.
Game of Thrones started off stronger than Breaking Bad, but Breaking Bad finished way better. I guess maybe that's the same thing that kind of happened with Better Call Saul. Where yeah, I think the writer, Vince Gilligan, he needs setup time, build up time, to the point where Better Call Saul also started off kind of slow, but then really picked up.
Perhaps. It is sometimes
Difficult
to
find the truth in the Jedi Civil War.
Was it the
Republic did defeat Malak, or was it Revan? If it was Revan, then the Republic was never truly tested. The Republic won, that is the only truth. Its teachings, and most importantly the nature of its people, achieve definition in conflict. They find themselves or find themselves lacking. Too long did the Republic remain unchallenged. The stagnant beast that labors for breath and has for centuries. The Order was the heart that sustained its sickness, not the Jedi are lost. We shall see how long this Republic can survive. Understand that? Now the Republic really has to prove themselves. Can they survive? The Jedi Order was just a series of band-aids placed on an open wound. Game of Thrones was always going to be a shadow. The runners had to try and make the show about an incomplete book. Yeah, and George R.R. Martin is like, I'll finish the damn thing when I'm good and ready, bitch. Better Call Saul picked tremendously season 3 and 4. You just couldn't handle it after writing material ran out. I'm worried about the Old Republic movies just because they're based on video games. We've all seen reputation of video game movies. Well, I mean, video game movies usually have that stigma that's formed because they're bad, and they're bad because either they're bad because ball is involved, or they're making it like so that it could come out in some like specific time of the year, like maybe next to a new video game, or just they get complacent and they think, oh, the name brand alone will make it so we make money off the movie. Yeah, so yeah. But then again, I mean, Old Republic's been out for quite a while. What I heard, I did hear some weird stuff though. They have some if they do make Old Republic movie, then I guess I would hope that it, at this point I would just hope that it's a Star Wars movie within the Old Republic era and not directly based off of any of the characters that we know, like Revan or Kreia or Mitra Cirque. I would like it to be a story about, especially, I mean, considering the people making it, I think it would be best for them to disconnect themselves from the video game storyline, and the storyline in the movie is just like about like the storylines that happened in the video game is just presented almost like in the background from the perspective of the character in the movie. Like it's someone living through all the events that took place during the Old Republic, of like the Jedi Civil War and such, and maybe even the Dark Wars. Gulaz over on Twitch says, can you sing the Fresh Prince intro? Not really, I can't quite remember all the lyrics. Now this is a story all about how my life got twisted upside down, and I'd like to take a minute just sit right there and tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel Air. Yeah. And then I can't quite remember. I can't quite remember the rest right now. Just the end. No. Yeah, no, like, damn, I'm trying to remember it. I mean, singing, I mean, it's a rap. You know, yeah. U-Ball ruined rain. Yeah, pretty much. Wow, we're talking about TV shows a lot today, man. I like this. This is exciting. Destiny 2 is getting free. Will you play in the stream someday? You want to watch me play Destiny 2? Oh, it's going free to, I mean, I don't know. I mean, yeah, if I can take requests maybe, especially on a free game. But I don't know, Destiny really isn't, not really. I don't know, I'll see what I can do. Video game movies are bad because most of them are cash grabs, right? No effort put into them. Also, rather than do their own thing with the Old Republic, yeah, no Revan, no Kreia, no, yeah, it's HK. The whole Citadel fleet conflict going on would be too big for the show. Both KoTOR look that they don't have a bond with Star Wars story, just with the titled Star Wars. Euron 5 what? 5 what?
We shall see.
Hey, Atheist Bulldozer, I didn't see come in, man. Welcome.
The resources of the Sith.
Nice to see you here again. I think Dumb and Dumber did one scene outside of Martin's material quite well in season 5.
Planets were decimated.
There's a Dumb and Dumber TV show?
It is a great burden for any civilization to bear.
I did not know that.
This new threat. It is a quiet.
Yeah, I heard about Kylo destroying the dark side cave on Dagobah.
It drives at something deeper than the
When
surface.
it's messed up, man,
It
because
is aimed at
when I heard about the Snoke comic book, I was like, Snoke comic book? They're gonna try and like explain more about him now? Who gives a fuck? But that was my first reaction. My first knee-jerk reaction was, Snoke gives a fuck. Dead. But I don't know. Maybe maybe they can come up with something something interesting about him. But so far though, from what I've heard from the comic and what I've heard like different YouTubers say about it, Snoke so far still seems like a cardboard cutout bad guy. Nothing particularly impressive about him.
The Republic was never what was important
Ever.
It was
But the shell that surrounds the Jedi, just as the teachings of the Jedi are a shell surrounding the heart of man.
You see, the war, the
The true war has never been one waged by droids or warships or soldiers. They are but crude matter, obstacles against which we cast ourselves. The true war is waged in the hearts of all living things, against our own natures, light or dark. That is what shapes and binds this galaxy, not these creations of man. You are the battleground. And if you fall, the death of the Republic would be such a quiet thing, a whisper that shall herald the darkness to come. The scene. Oh, hell yeah, play Destiny with me and Paul can carry you in the raid. I mean, yeah, it's an idea. Playing with the viewers. It's an idea. Although, yeah, I don't have Destiny though. Although he said Destiny 2. And he did say it's going free to play. Yeah, it's an idea, I guess. I think a movie on the first emergence of the Sith from the Jedi Order and the subsequent war. Or a movie about the hyperspace wars. The first emergence of Sith from the Jedi and the subsequent war? Or do you mean when the Jedi schism? Where they split into Dark Jedi and then the 100-year darkness? And then they tossed them out into space? And then eventually they wound up on Korriban? And they were like, hey, look, Sith. Yeah, hey, check it out, Sith. All this? Yeah, this is ours now. That type of thing. Why did he destroy the cave? I don't know. I'm not sure why he does anything. I'm not sure Kylo even knows why he does most of what he does. I think he just does stuff. Maybe, purely out of emotion. And he doesn't really have any reasoning. Whoever handles Star Wars doesn't understand why The Last Jedi and TFA are so badly received by many people. I don't know. I don't know who's in charge of all that, really. But yeah, maybe, unless you're talking about Kathleen Kennedy. I don't know. Maybe she's still convinced that that people actually enjoyed them. I don't know. A Plagueis movie would be complicated to make without being to shit.
I would see
You
to
did that fool in the cockpit.
and remind him of our destination. I would not want him attempting to veer from Telos. Watch that one.
His thoughts are slippery. I do not trust him.
Nor should you.
Nor should
Such a
you.
man serves himself first and his
Allies
allies
next. That dark side shift? Alright. I mean, that's pretty obvious. Are TFA and TLJ bad Star Wars movies? In my opinion, no. Are they bad movies? Well, they have their faults, but they aren't terrible. I mean, I watched them, I was like, they're passable. They're decent, but a Star Wars movie can't be just decent. And the reason they're decent, I think, has to do with how they were so calculated. There didn't seem to be any real passion, a real heart in the movies. They were, you know, they were movies that seemingly were conceived not by artists but by marketeers and focus groups and such, you know, where they end up just being focus grouped to death, like some video games are now, because there's so much money being invested in them. The, you know, the studios are desperately trying to, you know, secure their investment. Basically, they don't want to take any chances.
How's our passenger? She's still aging?
But anyway, yeah, we're talking about TV shows. What else do we watch?
Yeah, to you maybe.
Law and Order, yeah.
Much beyond fool and imbecile. She's lucky she's a Jedi, or someone would have killed her years ago. I mean, how old do you think she is? She may have been good looking once, but it takes some hard living to make creases like that.
Really? Good looking, huh? Yeah, desperate, are we?
Hey, I just got out of prison.
Right.
If we had a decent navicomputer, trust me, we'd be dropping out of hyperspace.
Anyone here watch BoJack Horseman? Yeah, I watch BoJack Horseman.
Which, of course.
In fact, BoJack Horseman was exactly the show I needed after my most recent significant other broke up with me. That happened. I went to my brother's, and then after a night of sitting alone in the dark for hours, just thinking and sulking, I booted on my computer and I was like, you know, I've been meaning to watch BoJack Horseman. Let me put this on. And it was basically exactly what I needed. Hey, 797 Nation, how's it going, man? Nice to see you here again. How's it going with you? BoJack Horseman is probably my favorite show. Hope season 6 comes out soon. Season 6? Season 6? Are we already that far in? Huh. Lord, there's a Lord of the Rings show being developed? Yeah, let's cut the chat and check the piloting.
You call this piloting? This is nothing. If Peragus had any place other than Telos in its astrogation charts, trust me, that's where we'd be headed. Well, if you thought Peragus was dead, then Telos is a dying world they're trying to breathe back to life. Should be there before too long. You can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you.
Alright then.
So, what happened?
What happened with what? What are you talking about? In fact, phone. Gandalf Arbalest. That was worthy of a Mandalorian. Indeed, yeah, I cut that part out. Do I watch anime? Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm a weeb for sure. I'm a weeb. KoTOR Air Games, hey TFA, TOJ, shut up and hold our beers. Anime is so hit and miss. Well, I like short and sweet anime. Like I don't have time for that anymore. When I was a kid, sure, I could, you know, come back day after day and watch fucking 550,000 episodes of Dragon Ball Z or Detective Conan. But there's no way I'm sitting down to watch 55 million episodes of One Piece or Bleach or Naruto. I can't. There's no time for me to watch 49,558 separate episodes and 58 movies. That's just not happening. So I'm gonna stick to, like, you know, just give me 26, give me 24, 26 episodes. I'm good. You know, tell me a story and let me move on. Watch through Game of Thrones on your next more angry breakup. I'll keep that in mind. the BoJack Horseman show cheer you up? Cheer me up. I mean, the show itself is kind of depressing, but you know, it's like a dramedy, you know, comedy drama. So it was, yeah, no, when I'm like depressed, I tend to basically, like, this would explain it. I tend to listen to a lot of depressing music.
Don't give me that.
And
There
so,
were
you
plenty
know,
of times back
BoJack
in
Horseman
college where a
was,
lightsaber would have been helpful.
yeah,
So where's yours?
SAO abridged. SAO abridged. SAO. What am I thinking about? What is SAO again? Damn it. Attack on Titan, I haven't seen. Cowboy Bebop, as far as I'm concerned, is the greatest anime ever made. Hellsing Ultimate, I've seen. That was really good. One Piece is about to hit 1,000 episodes. Fuck that. I'm caught up and it's amazing. Christ, you're caught up. 1,000. No, I mean, let's say every episode is a fucking 20 minutes. Let's be conservative. Not even a half hour. 20 minutes, man. That's, oh my god. 20,000 minutes. No. Death Note, that was really good. Which is weird because my first, I used to read Shonen Jump magazine back in the day. And, you know, there was a time where the Death Note manga was in there. So I started reading the Death Note manga. And I knew about Death Note early on before, you know, before most people ever heard about it. And so I had this idea of like, I'm gonna make my own Death Note. Walk around, people are gonna be like, ooh, what's that? I was like, 15 at this point. People are gonna be like, ooh, what's that? I thought I'd be so cool. And then I just kept procrastinating. Eventually I was like, I don't know, I just kept not doing it. And then eventually Death Note anime came out and people were, you know, having bonus about it. And then everybody started making their own Death Note notebook. I was like, ah, fuck it. And then it took me so long to actually finally watch the anime. Years after the anime and the hype about it came and went, I finally watched the Death Note anime. And I was like, damn, this is really good. The same with Code Geass too. Man, Code Geass is weird because I was like, alright, let me get into this. Let's watch this. First episode. Alright, the premise, sure, yeah. Britannia, okay. Conquerors, Japan, alright. Mecca, yeah, I follow you. I'll pick it up what you're putting down. And then that opening music started. I was like, fuck this. I'll watch this later. And I never, then like 6 months went by. And then finally I was like, alright, let's try to watch this again. And just skip the opening. And, you know, just blaze our way through it. And I was like, damn, this show is really good. And the soundtrack in the show proper is also really good and fitting. I don't know who the fuck was in charge for the opening and ending soundtracks. Because those, I mean, God almighty. Heavens, the best. I could not do that. Does anybody know Rammstein? Yeah, absolutely. I don't know how to, damn it. Yeah, no. Sonne, Mother, America. That was a great song. Fire Fry! Bang, bang! Mm-hmm. What kind of music do you listen to? I listen to a lot of different music. A lot of music. Because, I mean, video games may be my number one passion, but music is my all-time second. But, I mean, growing up, my dad used to listen to a lot of, like, jazz and oldies and modern R&B. But particularly the jazz, like, gave me my musical education, if you will. And so eventually I was mostly into like rap music. You know, this is like the early 90s, you know. So I was mostly into, me and my brother were mostly into rap music, and then of course gangster rap. And then by the early 2000s, gangster rap was, you know, starting to like being taken over by like, I don't know what you'd call it, like posy rap, posers rap or something. I guess I call it. Like, I didn't like 50 Cent at all. I was like, this is disgustingly bad. I mean, and then, man, one day me and my brother were watching, because what we would do, we would go home after school and we would just watch like music videos basically. But then one day, I think it was early in the morning on like a Saturday or something, we were watching MTV, and this music video came on, and it was a song called Other Side by the band Red Hot Chili Peppers. And it was just instant connection. I fell in love with that song. And I was like, this song is fucking genius. I love it. I love the video, of everything about it. And then there was this program on TV called Video Zoo. And the first hour they would show like rock music videos, and that's where I saw. This is how I got into like rock music at first. And it was Red Hot Chili Peppers, and on Video Zoo I saw Freak on a Leash by Korn. And then back to MTV, they played another music video by the Red Hot Chili Peppers from the same album, and then the song was called Californication. And the music video was basically like this machinima almost, right? Not like a video game. And of course, I was really into video games. I was like, damn it, this is the greatest fucking band that's ever lived. And I bought the album. I remember I traveled here. I came here to the Netherlands on vacation. And I looked around. I bought the album. I still have the album. And I still think that album by Red Hot Chili Peppers, Californication, is a great album. Genius. And after that, discovered like Metallica and such, got into metal music. Ghost in the Shell is a great movie. Akira is also a trippy ass movie. I missed a couple of messages here. Honestly, there's a difference between being depressed and listening to sad music. Well, no, I was listening to sad music because I felt depressed. Sad music allows you to better think introspectively since it tends to challenge your beliefs. No, it wasn't that. It was more like a... I mean, I agree with my favorite musical artist of all time. He says that sad music is sad, but it's also the most beautiful. And I agree. But there's like I guess maybe the word is like a catharsis. I'm not sure if I'm using that word correctly. I should look that up. But no, it's this feeling of like, you're not alone, that like for someone to be able to write this music or something, there's these feelings that are universal. So don't feel too bad about it, something like that. And it's just a release. It helps you release. As Barry B. Benson said, you're like, hey Armando, how's it going, man? I didn't see you there before. Like, I was really a big Dave Brubeck fan and such. MTV. Yeah, I remember back when MTV used to show music. But then, even back in the 90s, though, MTV was even more about beyond music. Do you guys remember MTV Oddities? And how many awesome cartoon shows came from MTV Oddities? The most famous one probably being Beavis and Butthead came from MTV. But they also did... The Head, The Max, Daria, Aeon Flux. MTV back in the day, man, was the shit. Oh, man. Oh, damn it. Pharaoh changing left? Oh, crap. Oh, man. Well, hopefully he's still here. But, hey, man, peace. I didn't notice I was talking too much of him. How long you streaming? I gotta go for a bit. It's almost 11. I don't know, I guess maybe not for too much longer, I guess. I don't know. It's almost 11. Maybe as far as I'll go, it's like 11:30. I don't know. There's not too much of a VOD that you'll miss, I guess. Tyler Evan. Not too much of the VOD to watch, I guess. This chat's getting all real edgy. The chat's getting edgy. What? What do you think of Stone Temple Pilots? I mean, the Understated Love song is basically the only song I can remember from Stone Temple Pilots off the top of my head right now. But yeah, no, I can't say I'm a fan of Stone Temple Pilots because I've never got to hear enough of them. But I do like that song though. You'll see you tomorrow? Alright then, Tyler Evan. Thanks for coming and hanging out, man. I'll see you later, man. Peace. By the way, who listens to GTA old music? I mean, yeah, I mean, there's plenty of songs. I mean, the like, especially San Andreas had a magnificent soundtrack on the radio. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So,
I
forgot I was playing KoTOR. My favorite artist is Contra
wrong.
K, the best German rapper that existed. Falco was great too. Atheist Bulldozer. Alright, man. I'll see you later, man. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. Oh, take care of yourself too, man. Hopefully I'll see you around there again soon. Peace. Or as Rage when is saying, ciao. Toodles. But anyway, yeah, we were talking. I mean, hey, you know what? Should we try something different here? Should we make it so that Atreus is carrying around a double-bladed lightsaber? I always do the single hilt. But then I'm worried about making videos and consistencies and damn it. You're right. No, damn it. No, I can't do it. I can't do do the double. Sorry. I can't do the double. I just remembered. Yeah, nah. There's a reason I can't do the double-bladed lightsaber just yet. But in a future playthrough, I will. Yeah, sorry about this. I just remembered I can't quite do it right now. So, but I will do it in a different stream. I do it when I play maybe when I do. Nah, I can't do it there either. But there is a playthrough I can do it in. Trust me, I will do it eventually. It wasn't red, was it? Yeah, it was red. Actually, yeah, it was. It was red in a late Rex eye.
Great. Maybe you and that Sith Lord can have a party after we're dead. Must have been something. Sure be nice to have it now. Might make those Sith think twice before coming
Swiss Army knife lightsaber. I forgot that, like, when I saw that episode 9 trailer, you know, when we see Rey do the, the lightsaber, switch it, when it comes apart, I mean, it does make traveling with it easier, but I forgot that, yeah, we actually did see that before. Not in Legends, I don't think, but in canon, I think in Star Wars Rebels, there is a scene where you do see a lightsaber like that. It has happened before. I forgot in that moment. But someone came around and pointed it out.
Alright, forget I said anything.
Crucial Flow Research. How's it going, man? I think I've seen you around there before. Welcome. A true master uses a zero-bladed saber. Yeah, I see what you're trying to say. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I want to see a cannon lightsaber whip. Wow, so a cannon that shoots out lightsaber whips? That's messed up. To Telos. Get up. What the hell? Where the hell are you going?
For too long. You can check our...
No. Yeah. Oh, let's get the fuck out of here. Pong Krell in Clone Wars has a similar lightsaber too. I thought he just had 2 double-bladed lightsabers. You want to see Canon Kreia? I don't know if I want to see that. I don't think that's a good idea for them to try and do that, because as I've explained before, they're either gonna get people even more pissed off at them, which is not something they can really afford right now, another PR hit, or they're gonna lose money. which is another thing that they find unacceptable.
This is Citadel Station Bay Control, Dock Module 126. Please remain
Because if they do her justice,
arrive shortly to meet you.
then like I said before, people are gonna walk out of that movie theater going, "What? Where am I? What's going on? Who was that?
Here comes
Apathy
the
is what?
party. They may not know what happened, so don't
How? What am I?"
Lieutenant Gren.
And meanwhile, if they don't do it justice, then they have to simplify her down to, you know, to the nub.
Peragus mining
And then people like me are gonna be pissed. But either way, though, it might. I mean, if I were a selfish man, then I would say, "Oh yes, absolutely, go on, put Kreia in the movie, put her in the movie," because even if they fuck her up, then that might certainly drive more people to my channel. Because, you know, they're gonna start hearing rumblings about Kreia, like she was in Star Wars Legends, and, you know, people who are maybe like canon fans only are like, "Huh, who was Kreia? I better look her up. Huh, what's this? Kreia's Conundrums. My oh my, who is this Quinn gentleman? I should watch." And then, you know, they might watch it, they might enjoy it, who knows? Apathy is what? We got a new meme? Nah, this isn't new. The first time I said that was in a static video months ago.
Due to the nature
Hold
of
on,
the
that-
investigation, I have no specific timetable to offer you.
Really?
In the meantime, your ship and any droids will have to be given over for safekeeping.
You don't say.
Yes, in it?
This is an outrage. You
will
don't have
be
any
only
evidence.
witnesses of the mining facility's destruction.
Yeah, I was the one to blow it up. I mean,
Keep you under surveillance until we have a better idea of what happened.
I'm leaving.
Even if you manage to overcome all of us, Bay Control could simply open the MagCon field and shoot you into space.
Right.
Let's not do this the hard way.
Well, unless.
Given your position, it would be a good idea if you took a more accommodating tone. My men
No,
will relieve you
that's
of your
not happening.
arms and armor. Follow me.
Who's to say what really happened hundreds of years ago? I don't know. The writers? There she is. I did tell him it's outrageous and it's unfair. He told me to watch my tone. There she is. Waifu material.
You will be held here briefly. Living quarters are being arranged for you and your companions as we speak. Someone will return shortly to escort you to an apartment in residential module 082.
I bet. This
As
is
I said,
ridiculous.
this is only temporary while other arrangements are made. I'm sorry, but you'll just have to bear with us until then.
But I'll remember this. Brianna was your first girlfriend? Really?
Well, we might be here for a while. Might as well get comfortable.
Yep, get comfortable. Tuck that took us in. I guess mine was also a video game character, but not from KoTOR or KoTOR 2. From a different video game. And you'll never be able to guess who it was.
Doubtful, though at least it appears you have some spirit. The exchange is a bounty on Jedi, you know. You're worth quite a bit of money.
How exactly does Handmaiden sneak onto the station and get the Airborne Hawk anyway?
Like yourself
I have no idea. I guess the TSF is incompetent is an explanation, but that's kind of lame.
You bounty hunters couldn't even win a fair fight.
They do seem kind of
You're the
incompetent though.
cheapest, most worthless mercenary scum in the galaxy.
Batu them.
I'd hire a Mandalorian
I love your
over
channel. It's
yourself in a
nice
second.
to have a nice YouTuber to chat with. I love channel.
No Mandalorian could have been clever enough to infiltrate this station.
That's great, man. Thanks, Warlock.
Odds then.
AKA Paul.
Overloaded our force cage fields and made it look like an accident? You probably don't even have the guts to
You're welcome, man. No, welcome. I don't know, I didn't say thank you. Yeah.
Building your cages
You're
hadn't
welcome
occurred
still.
to me.
TSA lets his mercenaries shoot the infiltrator ranks.
Care as long as
I mean, yeah, they let this guy in. They let people get away all the time. Brianna comes in and steals my ship. Your first video game girlfriend was Kreia? No, try again. Thanks, Blue. Batunem is dead. So are you Mace? No, I don't have any bear mace on me.
Come,
Let's get
Jedi.
this over with.
It is time to die.
Hey,
Is it now?
You want to fight? Then try me if you've got the guts.
You have goaded me once, and you
And shall not do so twice, my good man.
Eventually. And an old woman, a fool, and a broken Jedi are no match to my skills.
Fell out the window. Yes. It's very clever. There you go. Now what are you gonna do?
The security cameras. What? What's going on here?
Man down! Quick! Call a medic!
Piper?
Jedi.
From Fallout 4?
Back up slowly. Hands in front of you. Into the force cage. Cooperate, and we won't have to gun you down.
Come on, Lieutenant. They've already killed.
Who
Who's that? Is that Batu Rem?
Impressive. You've allowed an assassin to infiltrate your ranks.
Rem's no assassin.
Batu Rem is on leave. He shouldn't even be on the station. This man isn't him.
Did you know that there's a mod that restores the Janaharadan legacy? Batu Rem is one of the agents. He was originally supposed to be one of those assassins. Really? Well, he's not very good. I'm glad someone noticed only after he tried to kill me.
We've arranged for an apartment in residential module 08.
My first video game girlfriend was Jade from Beyond Good and Evil.
The Peragus matter is complete. You'll be
Green lipstick. I can get behind that.
Clear any
For each
visitors to
one.
your quarters, and we'll investigate this incident.
Green lipstick. I like unusually colored lipstick. You know, but I mean, I can get into some, regular dark red as well. But yeah, it's weird, isn't it? That like those tricks do work. Like lipstick really does enhance someone's looks somehow to people. It's an interesting like trick to the mind. But yeah, but especially like black lipstick. Yes, I can definitely get behind some black lipstick. Your first girlfriend was Tifa from Final Fantasy? No. Try again. There are some security cameras after. Yeah, there are apparently. The best of your ability. Well, that's not very inspiring. Just take me to the court. Just take me.
Officer, got Lieutenant Yima a report of this incident. She'll look into this.
Your first video game girlfriend was Bastila. Nope. Try again.
082 immediately.
Let's put Jar Jar in charge instead of Gren. Nah, then Citadel Station will immediately just plummet towards Telos then for no reason.
Will be stationed outside at all times. Again, I'll clear any visitors. There won't be another incident.
Sure.
Just to be on the safe side, why don't you leave us a blaster or two?
Let's get out.
Let's go.
So, they put Jar Jar in charge. Next thing you know, inexplicably, Telos Station Citadel Station would just plummet towards Telos, and then Telos would just explode. Seemingly no reason. Your first video gallery girlfriend, what the was Preston Garvey from Fallout 4? Yeah, no. Not even close. Not even the right gender. Try again.
We cannot stay in any one place too long, but our path has brought us here for
Let's
a
put
reason.
Kreia, the
I must
queen.
meditate on this. In the
Worlds
meantime, we
between
should
worlds?
rest.
Yeah,
The
you go ahead
queen
and
of the
meditate.
world between
As
worlds?
for me, I could use some sleep.
Huh. Okay. Time is it? 11 now. Man, TV shows. Still want to talk about TV shows. What else we watch? We just watch various sitcoms here and there. But I mean cartoons. I used to watch a shit ton of cartoons. Especially I really like the late 90s, early 2000s art style with like the heavy shadowing that they have, the hard edges. I really like that. Like you could see it a lot in shows like Godzilla, the animated, TV show, and Men in Black also had that art style. The cartoon, of course, which kind of still holds up today. Actually, it's a great show. Here comes Chefa. Oh, Gilfa. Was it Zelda or Princess Peach? No, neither one. Try again. Hey, Mace Windu, how's it going, man? People were just making jokes about you and Windows. The fact that he could cut the video camera and kidnap the exile is beyond me. Glenn? Literally doesn't go outside his little room and the one droid never moves. Yeah. Like, where was he? I'd have a video game girlfriend, but another settlement needs my help. Yeah. Christ. I know I'm in the Hey, Matthew Brennan. How's it going, man? Welcome. I know I'm in the minority, but Peragus is one of the greatest parts of the game. It sets the tone for the game. I don't think really anybody would disagree with that. I think they just think that, like, after playing it, like, after the second time, they're kind of like, you know, done with it.
Excuse me, you have a caller. Moza.
Really?
Representing the Ithorian planet restoration interests on Telos. Lieutenant Grenz cleared him if you'd like to speak with him.
What do you want?
He says he wishes to speak with you on behalf of Chodo Habat. That's all he will say.
Alright, fine, send him in.
I'll let him in now.
Check this out. Fine, send him in. The fucking Gelfa. Goofka. Get out.
Now perhaps we will be able to rest uninterrupted.
Yes. Yeah, come on, send him in. Gelfa, Gelfa. Get out. Call.
I am P4D4, Administrative Assistant for Zerka Corporation's Citadel Station branch. I am attempting to connect you with Executive Officer Jana Lorso.
Mucha shakabaka. Kunkela. What does she want?
Sorry, but I do not know. I am only her administrative assistant. May I put you through?
Fine.
Thank you. I will connect you now.
Make a video where I talk Ithorian language. Speak Ithorian language.
No doubt informed you. I am John.
But yeah, I don't know about that. Why are you calling
I
me?
understand that you were approached by an Ithorian earlier. Doubtless he tried to obtain your help, attempting to purchase it with imposed guilt and veiled threats.
Imposed guilt?
Yes, they play at being downtrodden innocents, having come to you because of these Jedi rumors that are going around the station.
Right. What sort of rumors?
Oh, I'm sure you've heard.
No, I've been trapped here.
One of the last.
Really?
Wanted by the Exchange, and who knows how many other organizations, for reasons good or ill. But that's of no interest to me.
Of
the
course it
Jedi
isn't.
and your standing with them have no bearing on this discussion.
Well, I don't remember him threatening me.
Oh, and I suppose he didn't mention the Exchange, helping you with any problems here? In other words, the Ithorians won't lead the Exchange to you if you work with them.
No, he didn't have any time to mention anything like that, actually. I told him to get the fuck out the moment he took a step inside my room.
Well, no matter. My apologies. I never intended to waste your time discussing Ithorians.
Go on.
If you're a person of influence, someone I'd like on my side, rather than aiding the Ithorians, whose quasi...
Oh, maybe someone here knows, I mean... Maybe someone here has seen as many cartoons as I have. There's a name of one show that I've been trying to remember for some time. Now, this was basically the plot. The antagonists were basically this race of aliens that built a machine, like a gargantuan machine the size of like a sun, and it would basically consume planets whole into this machine, and they would basically like strip it of all resources. Does anybody remember the name of that show? I think it was hyped up as like from the creators or producers or whatever from that made Beast Wars, which is a great show, by the way.
Their plans for the restoration of Telos are
Senor Silverio says, I have played Peragus. Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, I'd buy that.
How does
Senor
that apply
Silverio.
to natural resource development and consumption? The proper planning of urban sectors,
Mhm.
resorts and tourism.
Resorts and tourism.
The Ithorians are spending billions of Republic credits on a plan with no defined profit. If it continues, they'll drive the Republic into irreparable debt and have nothing to show for it but a few meadows and a weather generator the size of a small continent.
Although it'd be Zerka that'll be making the profit though. But I guess the Republic will be able to, get some of the taxes on it. Unless, of course, maybe Zerka has like a tax haven somewhere. Maybe Tatooine, like right now, is like a tax haven of some sorts, and they're just sending their money there to try and avoid paying taxes to the Republic. So they end up paying 0% in corporate taxes. Like from loopholes here and there, and then still end up not being all that beneficial. It's an idea. Answer your question. All you did was write gibberish. So yeah, not really. Sounds like a giant ship that kills stars. Nah, but it didn't kill. You can name a star killer base. Yeah, it has not. Yeah. But nah, it didn't consume stars though. That would be crazy. But nah, it consumed planets. Shadow Raiders, Terran's Freelancer. Oh my God, Terran's Freelancer. I haven't seen your army before, but you know what? You may be right. Let me look it up. Shadow Raiders. Holy crap, I think you might be right. See if I can read the synopsis here real quick. The plot. Shadow Raiders has a 5-planet star system known as the Cluster. The 4 inhabited planets of the constant state of war, always raiding one another for resources unique. However, when an attacker comes from another solar system, she brings a warning: the beast planet is coming. Now grave heart and humble mind convince the leaders of the bones. The story begins at Tekla's homeworld. The planet Tek is consumed by the beast planet. She and a robotic companion Vox escape the cluster. I think this might be it, actually. Holy Christ almighty, the beast planet. Let me see if I can find an image. Now I'm not so sure. But I think you're right. I think this might be it. I'll see if I can find an episode and confirm, but holy Christ. Main character's looking like Bob from Reboot, who's seen some shit in his day. Like he's given up on life. And man, first episode aired in September 16, 1998. Final episode, June 23rd, 1999. It only went for 2 seasons, seems. I mean, shit. Synopsis like that, 4 planet. Holy crap. I think it might actually be, you might actually be right. It might actually be Shadow Raiders. Holy crap, it's been solved. I think, man, Terran Freelancer, thank you, man. I'll watch an episode and get back to you. I think this is it. I finally found it again. Canadian show too, just like Beast Wars. Not Beast Wars. I mean like reboot. Reboot. Hey, the Terminator. How's it going, man?
I'd rather discuss that in person. I'll be more than happy to answer any and all questions when you visit our offices.
Now, I mean, oh shit, but no, this one, this is a. I want to see if anybody can catch this too, because for the longest time, I couldn't remember of this one game I played years ago. Like I didn't even get to play the whole game. All I had was a demo of it. That came on a demo disc from PC Gamer magazine from 1995. Now, I have since found the name of it, but I want to see if you guys know it. I remember, like, I can't really remember the name of it right now, actually, but I'd have to go back in my tweets to find someone who told me. But yeah, you basically land on a spaceship. You know, you fly in, and on the spaceship there's this weird thing going on where the ship is hurtling towards a nearby star. A security guard, I think, locked himself inside the control room and is controlling the ship from there. People are trying to get him out. And there's also these weird maze sections that show up every once in a while. I think maybe it was time-based. After a certain allotted amount of time, your character will be transported to a maze, a hedge maze, and once you get to the end of the maze, there's a little girl, I think, who talks to you, and then everything lights on fire. And then you're transported back to the ship. Quinobi. Qui-Gon Quinn. You should be known as Quinobi 1. I mean, if you want to, sure. But yeah, does anybody? Yeah, okay. Yeah, does anybody know the name of that game? What does the game title start with?
We should get back to bed.
I don't know.
Whenever they decide to release it,
I don't remember that. I don't know if he even had one. It was this always had that thing sticking out the side of his cheek. But yeah, it was a demo, so I remember it just kind of starting. A demo disc from PC Gamer magazine from 1995. On the same demo disc, it was a demo of the video game version of Risk. There was a demo of Fallout 1 that I played over and over and over again. It was a pretty good representation of the game, that demo.
Yes, and what are they without the Force?
What else was there?
Jedi Knight strip away the Force, and
what remains? They rely on it, depend on it, and they know.
Watch as one tries to hold.
I forgot to discuss this, but Qui-Gon was probably one of the only Jedi who realized the flaws of the Order.
Do not be surprised.
He was a great Jedi. I feel like Quinn would be a Qui-Gon type Jedi.
Not simply because you do not hear the Force as they do. It is
I don't know, maybe.
And it is
I'd have to actually be a Jedi first, though.
But such a loss of ability for a Jedi. It seems so extreme.
He has been gone from war some time.
Just so you're aware, Jedi Outcast is getting a re-release next week if you want to finally try it out.
Add to that he turned away from
you're talking about the Switch version, right?
Last piece clicks into place.
Yeah, I know about it.
But we have spoken enough of this, and we do him a disservice by not speaking of this while he is present.
If you like Fallout 1 so much, try to take a look at Underrail. Underrail?
I've come to inform you that
I never heard of Underrail, but I do have a game called Undertale. I haven't played it yet, though.
Harbinger had indeed been present, though it was gone when our ships arrived and was responsible for the station's destruction. Logs recovered from the facility's wreckage indicated that the miners perished as a result of sabotage, which began while you and your companions were either incapacitated or incarcerated.
Really?
As such, you are to be released from house arrest.
Yay.
However, the Republic is sending its own
I wasn't the one that blew it up at all.
that you remain on station for the duration.
It's also coming to PS4. I don't have a PS4. Can't afford one. Great Jedi, basically the middle. The reason the exile was considered the greatest of great students is she's not a Jedi Sith, not truly. Well, no, that's not the reason she considered her the greatest student. That's one of the reasons she said that she loves the Jedi. She said if you're on the light side, you are not a Jedi, not truly, and it is for that I love you.
To further investigate the station's...
By the way, did you thought about special stream? Special stream?
The sojourn is already on route.
No, not really.
Not more than a few standard days.
Underrail is an indie game that it's like a mix of Fallout 1 with Metro. Really? Juan Carlos. I'll make another note of that. Underrail. Huh. Alright. I'll have to check that out. But the keyword Jedi already implies a certain alignment leaning towards the Jedi. Right, because people just, tend to associate. But no. People tend to associate light side with Jedi, yes. And dark side with Sith, yes. But, that's more of a game mechanic thing. That if you're on the light side. She says that, but... if you're balanced, she also says Jedi. I've tried that. Unless if you're an average Joe in Galaxy in which Jedi and Sith are just the same to you. Yeah, to everybody else, they're just Force users going around killing people. Or getting people killed. They're either killing people directly or getting people killed. There's no way I'm guessing the name of this game. The oldest game I've ever played was Mechasol 2 Lone Wolf. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I guess not. I don't know.
After filling out the paperwork, it'll be
I'm not that
old. Your
old.
ship along with your confiscated weapons and armor.
Well, now what?
With the Infinity Stones, but with the Infinity Stones, he can alter reality itself. So
we could hit Nar
come on.
maybe. If you've got people coming after you, it's where you go to get lost.
Athena, how's it going? Nice to see you here again. Going to watch in the background to relieve stress while I read about subatomic particles. Well, that's a shame because I'm about to end this stream. But subatomic particles, huh? Sounds very interesting. You know what that makes me think of? Immediately it makes me think about comic books. It makes me think of Dr. Ray Palmer. The Atom. From DC Comics. But now I'm about to end this stream.
Hey, everyone needs to get lost once in a while. Get away from something.
Without Gauntlet, probably Nihilus. No, without Gauntlet, definitely Nihilus. Thanos with stones just needs to snap. Halo Combat Evolved is the oldest game I've played. Man, Halo Combat Evolved. I remember back in the day we got into that. And loved it, man. Loved the game, loved the story. It was me, my brother, and his friend who had the Xbox along with a copy of the game. Even though neither of us was his either. He was actually just holding it for a dude who came here to Netherlands to study. But anyway, yeah, I remember playing Halo late into the night on the day that a hurricane was projected to hit us. And like really projected, like, normally because Curacao is like below the hurricane belt. So we normally don't really have to worry about that. At most we get some heavy rain or some shit. But this time they were like, nah, this one's really gonna hit. So people were getting prepared, buying water, we were taping up windows and shit. But then nothing happened. It ended up missing us by a couple of miles. If you went to like the north coast of the island, you can see it in the distance. But we didn't. All we did was play Halo the whole time. And oh man, the Xbox was broken. You know, the lens, you know, for the laser was faulty. I remember it would, you know, crash, not load, and then we'd have to reset it. And then there was me on the ground with my ear pressed up against the Xbox, waiting to hear a particular sound to know that it's finally booting up the game, finally reading the game. Meanwhile, the only album that was like musical album that was on the Xbox kept playing on a loop over and over again, and it was the album Mother Earth by Within Temptation. Nice album, by the way. But and then finally we could finally play Halo again. And then when Halo 2 was coming out, remember when people were getting a boner over that? That trailer, man. And the I Love Bees stunt thing. But then finally when the game came out, brother and the dude standing outside the store waiting for the game, you know, to basically arrive. They were telling me, and then like, and they weren't the only ones. There was a whole like gaggle of people out there waiting to buy this game, which is very unusual for Curacao, especially since games are so expensive. But then they saw a dude coming in the distance. He had a box. He was holding a big box under his shoulder, and they were like, that must be him. And then yeah, right there he started, you know, selling copies of Halo 2, and then we started playing that. Good times. Reality can be whatever I want. Actually, a battle of philosophies between Thanos and Nihilus would be very interesting. Philosophies? Fucking one of them can barely speak. Oldest game I've played is the first Super Mario Brothers. Huh, was that the oldest game I've ever played? I think so too. I think maybe on the original Nintendo Entertainment System. I played the first Mario Brothers game. I think that's the oldest game I've played too. Under Rail review? Yeah, I don't think I think your link got censored. You know, it's not something that YouTube really allows. I feel like Thanos would be a clear equivalent in philosophy that they both would understand each other. I highly doubt that. Thanos isn't all that. Nah, Thanos doesn't really. He's not all that impressive to me, at least. But hey, my copyright, how's it going, man? Man, you're in there late. I got towards the end, yeah. Peragus, Kike. Nah, we're all done with Peragus. That's all over. Yeah, the number 9 wins. It's Aragmar Verelian. Verelian? Yeah, Verelian. Aragmar Verelian. How's it going, man? I haven't seen you around there before. Welcome. It's a shame you came in near the end of the stream, though. But hey, it's all good. You can watch the VODs, and you got to come in at least near the end.
Look, this place
oldest game you ever played was Space Invaders.
Was doomed before Peragus blew, it is now. Even more so if you're friends.
Or wait a minute, is Tetris older than Super Mario? No, it's not. First Tetris came out on the Game Boy, original Game Boy. Man, has anybody ever played the Mortal Kombat that was on the original Game Boy? What a crap! There wasn't even any life bars. It's terrible. But man, that original Game Boy though, I've spent a lot of time with that, even though I've never owned one. But yeah, the first Game Boy, man, was the Game Boy Pocket, limited edition one, with Pikachu on the front. Oldest game for you is Quake 2. What I meant was that Kreia explains how Nihilus works. Nihilus just wants to kill everything without any noble cause in mind. Thanos at least has a mission, noble by the Titan tragedy. Yeah, Thanos at least has like some reason behind it. The reason is flawed, however, because I mean his solution is just a giant ass band-aid on the situation. People are going to reproduce themselves, and he's just gonna have to snap them back again. It's not really gonna solve anything. And besides, it's not the lack of resources that's the issue. In the entirety of the universe, there's not enough resources. Let's not get crazy. It's the distribution of resources that's the issue. That's a difficult problem to solve. Killing 50% of the population, that's not particularly inspired compared to solving, distribution of resources. I mean, that takes genius. Man, that game is a masterpiece for me. I still play it. What, Quake 2? All old games we played in an arcade. In one arcade. Man, arcade, yeah. When I did have limited, there wasn't really any arcades on Curacao. Like, there would be some arcades, cabinets here and there. Like, I played Virtua Fighter through an arcade cabinet. The oldest game you've played was the very first Final Fantasy, the NES version, Wii port. Are you sure it was the first Final Fantasy? Because the Final Fantasy 1 in the West was actually Final Fantasy 3 in Japan.
Because it depends on Citadel Station.
Totally unrelated, but do you remember the 4K video download problem? Yeah, you told me you solved it. Well, I found out that was because Google is changed YouTube again. The day they changed the code and nowhere properly, so they pulled it a few hours later. Oh, okay, that's the reason. Because I used it today, it worked. Apologies for turning in so late to the stream. I'll see if I can write soon in the future. Oh, don't worry about it, man. I'm not pissed or anything, but it is what it is. People got things to do, man. Crack smoke, chocolate. They gotta make moves. They can't wait around for me to stream. I get it. Hey, Straswa, how's it going, man? Nice to see you here again. Although this is, the end of the stream, pretty much. I'm winding down. Virtual Fighter? No, it's Virtua Fighter. Virtua, without the L. That was the first 3D fighting game. And today we have Tekken. Killing half the population would end societies. He's so flawed, it's hysterical. Well, I don't know if it necessarily ends societies. Maybe some societies wouldn't be able to recover from half their population disappearing, I guess. But yeah, nah. It wasn't particularly a sound plan, if you ask me.
It is unlikely, but we shall see.
And we shall see. Yes, we shall. They took all my crap. Yeah. Anyway. Save the game here. I guess, yeah. Axel Azua. How's it going? In fact, that's right here. I might as well show you guys something. Do this, put this back up while I finish going through the chat. Check out Pimp Master Nihilus. Yeah, bringing him back. HK abandoned shop. Huh? Going good? That's great to hear, man. But yeah, Axel Azua. I haven't seen you around there before, man. Welcome. You are coming in near the end of the stream, though. That's unfortunate. I'd be interested in seeing a discussion between Thanos and Thrawn regarding the distribution of resources. Huh. I mean, Thrawn is more of a military man, tactics and strategy. But in terms of resources like that, yeah, I guess. You might have some ideas, I guess. I like the blue one. I saw the stream, but it had too much editing to do. Yeah, see what I mean, man? It is what it is. People got shit to do, man. They got, crack, smoke, chocolate, eat. They gotta make moves. Moves of their own. Can't wait around all day from watching my streams. You know, so, you know, I get it. See you all in therapy, child? Therapy? Oh, Christ. You're saying we're all going insane? HK47 is ready to serve. Hello. I haven't seen you in the stream before. I've seen your comments here and there, though. Welcome, welcome. Doubling resources makes no sense. If you double all resources, then you will need to double the space that holds the resources, enlarging the planets. Well, enlarging the universe, I guess. But, you know, matter cannot be destroyed or created. Just changed into something else. Usually change into energy. Basically. And back and forth we go. Please don't kill us, meatbags. You're an assassin droid, isn't it? It would never work to double the resources. Athena says lol. Everyone came in at the end. Yeah, I know, right? It's like Athena. It's like that song by Snoop Dogg. What's My Name Part 2? It's 2 o'clock and the start is still boom. Now every little bitch wants to show up. Not to call everybody little bitches. I'm just, you know, referencing a song. You know, I like that song. It's a great song. See, hey, just a fan. Yeah, see what I mean? Coming in, hey man, how's it going? You're right in time to be way too late. Now every little bitch want to show up. Yeah, boy. Yeah. How about a little demonetization? It's not get crazy. Oh, for God's sake, the Freeman. What the hell is going on? Everybody coming in now. The Freeman, how's it going, man? Never seen you around before. Welcome, welcome. I play Peragus every single time on my playthrough. It has an amazing, eerie atmosphere and has great character development and plays right into the heart of Scion. I agree, man. Don't worry about showing up late. There's plenty of VOD material to go through. But yeah, hey, thanks, man. Thanks for the compliment. You love my videos. Tell your friends, man. That's really important. But yeah, that what I was saying throughout the stream was, yeah, I think everyone would agree that Peragus, you know, the sequence is great. But I think people, like most people, I guess, would like get tired after like maybe the second time they played it. Then they're like, you know, they know everything. You know, they know every inch of it. And they just, you know, it's because it's not exactly Liberty Island from Deus Ex, where it's just tons of like, okay, let me do it this way this time. You know, where like, yeah, a lot of people are familiar with Deus Ex. No Liberty Island like inside and out. Because they kept reinstalling it and then playing that first level over and over again. Yeah, everyone would be. Do you have a channel on Minds? Make one and we will help promote your vids. Channel on Minds? What? Are we talking about somebody else? Can we see the factory level? I don't have that installed. Do you mean the HK factory level, or are you talking about the droid planet? The HK factory I have. The droid planet I do not. But I mean the HK, I mean the factory is it's gonna take way too long right now, man. I'm sorry. I gotta go. It's already 11:30. Man, I'm hungry. I didn't buy any of that jerky though, unfortunately. But either way, let's see now. Let's find ourselves. I mean, we were talking about TV shows. We talked about Mech Commander a little bit. Yeah, sure, right now. This song. HK Factory was just taken out. You take a breath, YouTube. That's it. Demonetized. Yeah. I mean, although I've been pretty lucky so far, Bliname. Where like I haven't really gotten any of these live stream demonetized. Maybe they only start like seeing that. They only start really looking into it after a certain amount of people start watching it consistently. I think that's when they start to really pay attention. Kyle Katarn, the true thief of the Death Star plans. Did I interrupt something? No, not really. You just came in just in time to be way too late. Stream's over. But yeah, hey Warlock Guardian, thanks for the donation again, man. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow will I stream? Tomorrow what? Tomorrow we got, hold up, let's check the list again, the list that I made, and yeah, the list that I made, and hopefully you guys can go to it and maybe pump up some of its viewer numbers for me. Eventually, you know, get traffic, and more people will see it. But yeah, the weekend esports, we got the Kumite in Texas. Woo! Because, you know, of course, every time you say the Kumite, woo! You gotta, yeah, because it is, of course, the Kumite. Yes. So yeah, the Kumite in Texas is actually happening right now. But I don't watch Guilty Gear. I don't watch Smash Ultimate. And I mean, Soul Calibur is way too late. But tomorrow we have MK11 and Tekken 7 pools starting at 5. I'll most likely be watching Tekken 7 pools because this MK isn't part of the tour. Starting at 5. I gotta make Static tomorrow. I don't know when I'm gonna be finished with that. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll stream tomorrow, maybe I won't. I'll keep you guys in mind. I hope my parents don't think a martial artist is trying to break into the house. Yes. Jedi Night stream. Again, that isn't happening anytime soon. Or, I don't know. Maybe something will happen, but I don't know. It isn't something that's coming to mind right now. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, again, thanks for coming in, watching the stream. Even if you did come in late, that's okay. Hey, King of Valinor. Yeah, King of Valinor, don't worry, man. You're not the only one. You're not, you know, alone here. A lot of people just showed up just in time to be way too late. I don't know what is going on. But yeah. Thanks everybody for sticking in, coming in, saying hello, hanging out. Thanks for the subscriptions, the follows, the donations, the super chats and all that. Especially, you know, my birthday coming up. Hopefully we're almost at 70% of the way there to paying these bills. And also surviving by buying food and such. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, until next time, if I do stream tomorrow, if I don't, I'll most likely say something about it on Twitter. Follow me there, I guess. But until then, until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you again. Tell people about my channel if you can. That'd be great. But until next time, peace.